Hi everyone, Bernard here. I hope you're all staying safe and well, and welcome to my film and TV channel. I hope you enjoy what I've got for you today, and please check out as you're watching this little links on screen as well for different things on my Facebook and Twitter, and of course my football channel as well. And please, all your comments are very welcome. Just let us know and push that subscribe button. Don't forget, please push the subscribe button. Make sure your notifications set to public as well if you want to know when these vlogs are coming out. Push that notification button as well. So anyway, please enjoy. Right, we have a movie review today. We're going to have a look at 2 hours 20 minutes. It's quite long, this, for what it is, to be honest with you. I'll tell you that now, as well, in my eyes anyway. Not everyone agrees. It's all opinions, isn't it? We're going to look at a crime drama film called Stillwater. Yeah, directed by Tom McCarthy, based on a script he co-wrote with Marcus Hinchley, Thomas Biddegane, and Noah Debray. Or Debray. It looks like a little hyphen over the E. I think that's Debray, isn't it? Or Debray. Yeah, it's English, mainly English. There's some occasionally set in France mainly, so there are some French language elements which are subtitled, obviously. So probably about 15-20% is probably subtitled, and the rest is in English. Of course, it stars Matt Damon, yeah, as Bill Baker in the lead role. Abigail Breslin as Alison Baker, that's his daughter. Camille Coulton as Virginie, his sort of friend and eventual love interest in this, and Lilou Sivo as Maya, who's a little girl that's obviously the daughter of Virginie. There you go. That's how you pronounce that. My apologies if you're not. I have watched it. I can't remember how you pronounce her name. That shows how useless I am. But there you go. Yeah. And what's it about? Well, unemployed roughneck. Yeah. I mean, I'm here in the UK, and I do get that feeling of this guy that there's a lot of guys like this in the US. I might be totally wrong. I don't know, but I do get that image. Say looking from the outside, looking over at the US. That there's quite a few guys like this, sort of quiet, big guys, big guys, what to say, do sort of manual jobs, etc. In this country as well, but he does have that look to him that we sort of recognise in this country. Yeah, an unemployed roughneck, Bill Baker, travels from Oklahoma to Marseille to visit his estranged daughter, Alison, who's been imprisoned for the murder she claims she did not commit. Alison seizes on a new tip that could exonerate her and presses her dad, Bill, to engage her legal team. But Bill, eager to prove his worth and regain his daughter's trust, takes matters into his own hands, as we all would. You know, this is what we're like, isn't it? Yeah, okay, we probably would. Yeah, if the police sort of turned us down, of course we would. I probably would for my daughter or my son or whatever. You probably would see what more he could do, obviously. He's quickly stymied by language barriers, cultural differences, and a complicated legal system until he meets French actress Virginie, mother to 8-year-old Maya. Together, these unlikely allies embark on a journey of discovery, truth, love, and liberation. There you go. Not all necessarily in that order. Yeah, released in the US on July the 30th, 2021. This was released in the UK on the 6th of August, so exactly a week ago as I'm recording this little vlog, 6th of August 2021. Is it any good? Well, here we go. Here's the scores. All these scores are at the 12th of August, 5 p.m. UK time 2021. So all these comments and scores are as at that time. Rotten Tomatoes, yeah, there's 160 reviews been left. An average rating of 6.6 out of 10, so that's not too bad. With an approval rating of 74%, so 74% of the watchers were positive about it. That's 119 fresh reviews and just 41 rotten, so a little chunk of rotten, isn't it? I mean, I'll give you a couple of the fresh ones. Simran Hans from The Observer here in the UK wrote, "This is a thoughtful, knotty character study, albeit one nestled inside a polished and less interesting action thriller." Yeah, I would sort of put the thriller in brackets there for this one. Ian Freer of Empire magazine, one of our go-to mags to look at reviews. It doesn't coalesce completely, but Damon and Coulton keep it engaging. Yeah, interesting. And we did have some rottens, didn't we? So I'll just read one rotten. This is from CNN's.com. Brian Lowry, we quote from time to time. Stillwater runs, I was going to say Stillwater runs deep then, but no. Stillwater runs long, but doesn't run particularly deep. There you go, he got it in, didn't he? Or at least not quite deep enough. Yeah, the consensus you'd expect to be positive. Stillwater isn't perfect, but its thoughtful approach to intelligent themes and strong performances from its leads give this timely drama a steadily building power. There you go. And Rotten Tomatoes, the verified audience. So these are the guys who've actually paid moolah, paid the tickets. You know, they've not had a freebie to go and watch this film. They've actually paid to watch it. So it's quite a good little gauge, isn't it? This is the Rotten Tomatoes audience, 3.8 out of 5. So you're talking 7.6 out of 10, aren't you? So not too bad at all. Metacritic, the other critic site we'll look at, 40 critics reviews, and it scores 60 out of 100. So again, a little bit down on Rotten Tomatoes, not too much. 22 positive reviews, 16 mixed, and 2 negative. Yeah, so yeah, a fair proportion of mixed and negative there, almost 50-50. And it scores anywhere between 20 out of 100, 20, but that was sort of quite a discrepancy to the rest of the reviews, and 8 out of 100. But just have a look at the 20 out of 100. It was by The Guardian's Peter Bradshaw. He didn't like it very much, giving it 20. He said, "This is one to forget, a muddled, tonally misjudged, badly acted, uncertainly directed, and frankly dubious drama. Something that falls into the so bad it's bad bracket." So bad it's bad. It's bad. I've heard of so bad it's good, but not so bad it's bad. But he didn't like it, did he? But the Rap's Ben Crowley liked it a bit more. He gave it 75 out of 100 and said, "Bracketed by genre on both ends, the middle third of this 140-minute film, long, becomes a gentle tale about a misfit finding in a platonic relationship a kind of second chance in life. In other words, it becomes a certain kind of Tom McCarthy film, and then gets back to the overarching story. Sorry, not overreaching." Internet Movie Database, here we go. Joe Public, you, me, the guy on the street. Whether this is verified, probably not. They don't do verified on Internet Movie Database. Yeah, 6.9 out of 10. That's not bad, is it? 2,801 scores and reviews left. And of that, 2,801. A very large chunk, 2,331. Gave it 6 or more, so we're very positive about it. That's 83%, so that's quite nice. That's quite high. So overall, as I say, apart from Metacritic being a little bit low, perhaps, it seems fairly positive. So here we go, Bernard. And yeah, have you noticed when they said what this film was, they called it a crime drama, didn't they? You never use the word thriller, which is fair enough because the thrill elements, which there are. I mean, there are attempts at sort of thriller elements, obviously in it, but they do lack a little bit of edge. So yeah, I think a drama's fair enough. I do feel it could be darker with the content we're talking about. It all seems a little bit laid back and bland, a bit like the character, a bit like the lead character that Matt Damon's playing. All seems a little laid back, even when things are tough, even when there's a gritty scene. It all seems a bit, a bit laid back. Attempts to build suspense similarly lack something to really intrigue the watcher. I mean, when you're after finding someone and you're sort of determined to, say, follow someone and get someone, it just lacks, again, it just lacks a little bit of thrill, lacks a little bit of edge to it in me, just a little bit bland, I thought, to be honest with you. It is incredibly long, although I didn't feel that long watching it. I'll give it credit. I didn't get overly bored with it. There's enough going on slowly, but there was enough things going on, but it was long. It could possibly be certainly a better, tighter watch if they knocked 20-30 minutes off it, at least, to be honest with you. They lopped that off it would have been far better. I think someone criticised the acting before, didn't they? I think the young girl's superb in it. I think she does a really good job. Yeah, perhaps not so much the others. I mean, it's quite the actual lady, and it's supposed to be an actress, isn't she? She's an actor on stage, but I wouldn't say she was that bad. I don't think the acting's that bad. And Matt Damon's Matt Damon, isn't he? He played his sort of laid back role, as I said, and he does a pretty good job of it, playing a little very naive roughneck, a very naive American guy, well out of his comfort zone, obviously going into a new country, that sort of thing. But yeah, he does an okay job, Matt Damon. He is likeable. There's nothing wrong with it. He's likeable. You do want to stick up for him. You sort of occasionally want to reach into the screen and give him a good shake, which is I wanted to do from time to time. But when it gets going, the thing is, when it does get going, it doesn't quite feel right. It doesn't feel feel right for that character. But as I said, it's his daughter at the end of the day. He's pushed. You can only be pushed so far, even if you're laid back and quite calm. You can only be pushed so far before you sort of not snap, but take things into your own hands. And this is what he did. But so I think the film sort of worked that way, if you like. It sort of worked on the basis of a sort of calm guy who sort of takes things in life with a pinch of salt and gets on with it. And then they say he's pushed to the limits, and he doesn't overreact in a way, but obviously he does sort of overreact in a little way, not over the top, not if you like in a typical action thriller like a Revenge or Taken film, something like that. You know what I mean? He doesn't have those skills anyway. But there you go. It is quite probably believable on that side. There's some good scores, as I said. I did enjoy it overall, though it's sad to say that given it was out 2 hours 20 minutes, the ending all seemed a little bit rushed to me. That was a bit. They rushed through it. They run out of money or something. But in a 2 hour 20 film, I'm sorry, you could have probably made that ending a little bit longer and better. I know it seems a silly thing to say, doesn't it? A rushed ending in a long film like this. But there you go. Why it happened, I'm not overly sure. Yeah, a crime drama. Very little in the way of thrills. As I said, scenes where there should be a bit of a thrill to it did lack something. It's a bit of predictability. It's a bit of a slow love story as well, which is predictable. You know it's going to happen at some stage, but it sort of takes a long time to get there. As I say, you just want to grab more than perhaps the young lady in it as well, give her a shake to get her going and a bit more forward. But there you go. Yeah, so my rating, as I say, it is watchable. It is watchable. I'm just going to give it my basic watchable score. As I said, some people will be put off by the pace of it, to be honest with you. But a lot of people stick with it. If you like, I say, specifically for fans of slower moving dramas, you know what I mean? We like a bit of a drama with a bit of romance, a bit of thrills, a bit of unusualness. As I said, the ending's a bit meh, and as I say, it's a bit rushed as well. But yeah, if you like a slow moving drama, and of course if you like Matt Damon, I think obviously fans of Matt Damon should like this as well. So I'm going to give it my 6 out of 10, which is just my basic watchable score. I'm not going to go mad and say it's a little bit down on most people's there, as you can see, but that's just my view. And as I said, too long, not quite enough packed in, and just odd things that sort of let it down. If you get to watch it anyway, let me know if you get to watch it at the cinema or over the coming weeks on video and DVD. Obviously, video and DVD. Well, forget the video and DVD. I was up early this morning. Please forgive me. So if you get the DVD or Blu-ray, etc. Anyway, let me know what you think. Anyway, thanks for watching. Whatever you're going to do the rest of the day, I think I'll go and have a kip. Please stay safe. Take care of yourselves. All I ever ask. I've just said it. Just stay safe. That's all I want you to do until we meet again here on this film and TV channel, or perhaps you have a flit across. Have a look at my Citizen channel, my football channel. Till the next time, hey guys, thanks for watching. Bye for now.